I'm going to power it down, unhook the AC adapter, and remove the battery. Here we're going to replace the screen on an Acer Aspire 3680. And we're going to start by removing the plastic bezel. There's all the tools you need are a Phillips screwdriver and a little X-Acto knife, because on this model there's two very fine little screw covers on the top, and then the rest of the screw covers just pop off like so. One was missing, and now we remove the 6 screws holding the bezel to the frame. On this model, the bezel has a small protrusion into this hinge here, so you just gently pry away start at the sides, pry away the bezel, work your way to the top, and slide it to the left a little bit, and there the bezel is removed. Now on this one, there's only 2 more screws on the bottom and the top that hold the frame in place. So I'm going to back off the bottom ones a few turns. And remove the top 2 screws. These screws are all the same length, by the way. And now I can access the small screws that actually hold the screen in place, the 4 small screws on the side of the frame. These are obviously smaller than the other one. I'll take these 4 out. And we're just take these 2 other screws out here. And 1 more. And now we can lay down the screen, remove the video cable, leave the tape on it, and remove the inverter plug over here. And now this is ready for recycle. It says on this one, the cold cathode fluorescent lamp in the panel contains a small amount of mercury. Please follow local ordinances and regulations for disposal. I'll check with the local recycling company on that matter. So now we're ready to install the new one. Got this new screen from laptopscreen.com in 2 days. Excellent service on that, and it does have a protective film on it. So I guess first we'll just reinstall the video cable. Put the tape back down. plug in the inverter. And now we're ready to mount this back in the frame. I think now would be a good time to take off this protective sheet. And we'll get this up in the frame with these four small screws. Get these guys started here. Now we're going someplace. Get this small one in the bottom here. And the other side. Now we got it. And we'll attach this back to the, snug up these bottom screws. These go on the inside screw holes, the outside of course has. And one more. Just check the cables, and now I think we're ready to power it up and see what we have before we put the bezel back on. You know, of course, you noticed before all this, the first thing we did was remove the battery. Let's see if we got a picture here. Acer, looks good to me. I'll just shut it back down before it boots all the way back up. Remove the power. And reinstall the bezel. Again, this little hinge part down here slides in to the liner and clip it back into place. And put the 6 screws back in. and replace the screw covers, these little thin ones at the top. And the other plugs. I think this one's missing one from the olden days. And we're all set to go. I'm going to, just for my own satisfaction, plug it in and power it up. Looks as good as new. Nice job.